You know what I always dug about you? You a lot of fighters, a lot of people who fight, always seem ready to fight all the time. Like always. Like there's always this like thing, like something could go wrong. Yeah. You always laughed. Like show me another fighter who's played some of the roles you've played where they can make you laugh, make you, they look vulnerable, they look like inhumane, they look frustrated. So you never really, typify the kind of like the level of it doesn't seem so testosterone at.
Well, the old me was a little different.
Right.
Okay. Coming up in Bridgeport and Brooklyn, right. Brooklyn, New York. I luckily latched on to martial arts.
Right.
But in my environment, I did like a lot of very sensitive people did. I built up armor.
Right.
And that martial arts and that fighting thing was like my favorite thing to do growing up because that was an outlet.
Right.
I didn't understand my own nature.
Right.
But so that's what that was.
Right.
So yeah, I'd fight at the drop of a hat because, basically I needed a receptacle.
Right.
And if you wanted to become that receptacle, hey.
Oh, somebody want to ask you.
Yeah. But I happen to have one right here. I do those.
Yeah. So so actually getting into martial arts wasn't for the greatest reason at first because it was a outlet for me fighting because all I did was think about fighting. You know
what's funny about what you said? When I grew up, most dudes who went to the gym, started to build up physically or learn how to box or learn how to martial art, did it because they were tired of getting F with or for revenge.
Right.
Like nobody orders a shake wake at 2:00 in the morning unless it's for revenge. Nobody. I can't. Boy, Jesse gonna be sorry when the summer over. And you said something armor. A lot of cats, like I've known a lot of big cats who got big so nobody would test them.
That is really that's the connection, man. That's the connection between a lot of people who join the police force.
Yep.
Bodybuilding, martial arts, boxing, all of that. It's about armor.
Right.
I mean, when you think I got, one of my main roles that put me on was the Mike Tyson story.
Sure.
You think about somebody like Mike Tyson. He's the most sensitive guy you ever going to see. But what do you see? You see this big armor. You see this armor protecting a nature that is much softer.
Right.
And so that's what you do in your environment. I mean, coming from the streets of, like South Central and all this, people.
Mine was comedy. Mine was humor.
Dude, but then you grow up with people who are giving their lives for this little stretch of block.
Absolutely.
Right? Because they have all this misplaced love and don't have any place to put it. And so, your nature is like the reason why you're protecting it. And it's like anything valuable, you put it in a safe.
Right.
You protect the thing. So I always say, like, a lot of these people that you think about, the most violent people that you know, a lot of times they're artists. A lot of times they can sing, they got something connecting to the world in a deeper way. Just like myself. All right, I'm an artist.
You can't sing, though,
You're an artist?
No, I am.
Chances
you can sing?
I play piano, I write, I do all man, I was a
Michael, it's not really fair to say you play piano because who's going to tell you suck? Like, that was terrible.
Right. Or that you're a terrible singer. Nobody's going to say that.
How'd I get on this couch? How'd I get on this couch?
Because you threatened to beat the shit out of somebody.
See?